Pathfinder 2E for Stolen Fate. Alright. Oh, that's fun. Second. Just randomly kicked out of my Google Drive. Okay. So, one of the things that's interesting is Bellinora got killed. So, I think that's kind of interesting. She got killed by the Prince of Wolves, who is kind of a big deal. So I'm trying to, like, figure out a way to make dying to the Prince of Wolves feel a bit more meaningful than just being gunned down in the streets, kind of thing. Alright, so this is a conversation with Bella's player. In the end, I will need to make 3 boon/bane combos. So basically, I like the idea that the Prince of Wolves isn't just some regular ass guy. Like, Chaos itself doesn't really like the Deck of Destiny, the idea of fate, things being forced into a certain order. And so he sort of like is a manifestation of that force, right? The force of chaos that needs an agent to act upon the deck and reality. All right. Let's see. Okay. Revelations of Chaos. Unscripted existence. Once per day, when Bella fails a roll, attack, save, or skill check, she may treat the result as a success instead. This represents chaos slipping through the cracks of fate. This cannot be used on critical failures. Visually, probability bends, not breaks. The bane is the erosion of continuity. The first time each day that Bella uses this boon, she becomes stupefied 1 until her next daily preparation. That's rough for an alchemist. Narrative weight, chaos grants freedom, but it eats coherence. She knows why this worked, and that knowledge hurts. This is the chaos could win option. Revelation, the horror of perfect order. Everything happened because it had to. Inevitable insight gains a +2 status bonus to recall knowledge and sense motive checks. Additionally, once per encounter, she may ask the GM, "Is this outcome already decided?" The GM must answer yes, no, unclear, truthfully. Paralysis of foreknowledge. When Bella rolls initiative, she must succeed at a will save or be slowed 1 for the first round. Narrative weight. Knowing the script makes action harder. Choices feel hollow when you can see the rails. This is the fate is real and cruel option. And then Revelation 3, Defiance and Madness, the refusal. If the story is written, then I will ruin the handwriting. This is the most dangerous path and the most heroic. Once per day, Bella may ignore the effects of a condition, including doomed, stunned, slowed, frightened for 1 full round. Not suppress, ignore. She just acts anyways. But fractured identity. After using this boon, she becomes drained 1. This drain cannot be removed until she has a meaningful roleplay scene confronting the consequences of defiance. Huh. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Revelation 2 is pretty solid. Pretty fucking solid. I can't recall how to buff recall knowledge checks though. That is an issue. So, what can we do about that? Let's see. Go to my items compendium. Let's see. Rash compendiums, items. We should have a Extra Life 2025. Do we not we not have that? It's just 2024? Fucking kidding me. Did I not export it to here? All right, hold on. Because I'm pretty sure we had one that for Extra Life that directly impacted this stuff. But I think that we'll have to back up and update that world to get it to open. All right, let's see what we got here. Custom beats, B team, book 2. Boy, that is a lot of custom beats. How did all these fucking vestiges end up in here? Okay. Not a huge fan of that. It's all messy. Oh well. Alright, so this is going to be I guess a campaign feature. Alright. So we will call this Revelation 2. Law, the Horror of Perfect Order. Right. Put it in there. We'll just call it Law, the Horror of Perfect Order. Alright. Oh, it's just coming in. Okay. We won't make it a campaign feature then. Just make it a fucking ability, I guess. Law, the Horror. Everything happened because I had to. Right. Paste that in. That. Going. Alright. Inevitable insight. I'm not really sure what to do about this. Additionally, once per encounter, she may ask the GM, is this outcome already decided? I think we'll just say, additionally, once per session, she may ask the GM a yes or no question. And the GM must answer yes, no, unclear, truthfully. I like that. That's pretty good. That's what we're going to fucking do. Alright, so we'll do headings 1. Okay. And then down here, we got that Bane, which is the paralysis of foreknowledge. Alright. This. And put that in. Make that also heading 1. Alright. She must succeed at a will save moderate DC. Does moderate DC just mean normal DC, or be slowed 1 for the first round? Yeah. That's fine. Alright. So let's see. Bringing this thing up. Go to items compendium. And I guess I never dragged these guys out of here. Son of a bitch. Alright. Alright. We don't need these guys, though. Move that out. Stuff. Monster Hunter weapons. Alright, that could jump in this What? You may not nest folders more than 4 levels deep. Ah, okay. So do that. Kaijuification, sure, bro. Meta stuff, absolutely. Ryan items, get it. Right. Miscellaneous. I don't think we need miscellaneous. Maybe. Fuck it. Get in there. Alright. Red stuff. Sure. What else we got? Firearms, empty folder, and that stuff. Okay. Alright. Then we're going to just drag that whole folder over. You may not nest folders more than 3 levels deep. You just said I couldn't nest them fucking 4 levels deep. Wow. Okay. I've never felt more betrayed in my life. Let's see. Who is causing the problem here? Monster Master Belt? Yeah, probably. Alright. Let's see. Gosh. Stuff. Why is this one folder like so much bigger than the others? Kind of weird. Oh, yeah. This Monster Hunter stuff just needs to go off on its own, I think. All right. Let's see. Go down here. Did it work? No? Alright, hold on. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to take the extra life folder over. Oh, up. Still 3 levels deep? What? Alright, you know what? We'll just take everything individually. So, there we go. And flaps. Red stuff. Alright, success. Advanced star weapons. I'm doing all this so that I could find one particular thing that I'm looking for. It's okay. Alright, Monster Master Belt. Miscellaneous. That is stuff. Kaijuification. Gosh upon extras. Dom's items. One. Completed. Okay, so amongst all this stuff, I'm looking for effects. So let's see, where are the effects at? It was like a helmet or something. Trusty helmet. Let me see. Gosh upon 2025. Looking for anything that's boosting recall knowledge. Synapse lates. Alright. And then the details, the rules. Here we go. Skill checks 3, action, recall knowledge. So that's what we want. All right. So it's gonna be a flat modifier. Skill dash check 2, blah blah blah. All right. So we're gonna go over here. It's gonna be a flat modifier. New rule. Okay. Law boon. Okay. This is gonna be skill dash check. Predicate is going to be that, and then modifiers that. Okay. Sense motives. Weesh. Okay. I think we can do it like this. Just do action sense dash motive. No, it doesn't like that. Okay. Alright. Maybe I add another one here. It's 2, and just put sense dash motive here. Maybe. It's a status bonus. Okay. All right. So I think that's working. Let's go find Bella. There we go. Oh, hey. All right. So we drag this over, and it should just get dropped. Where? Oh, probably got dropped under abilities. Shit, there it is. All right, it's not technically an action though, is the thing. So like, I hate designing shit for this. Let's see, we'll call it a passive. All right, try again. Law, the horror of perfect order. Okay, so if this is working correctly, while we have her selected, if we do a sense motive, it should be offering, no, not offering, it should just add that modifier in there. Let's see. It did not. Okay. Let's see if it does it with recall knowledge. That dice was really flopping around there. Mod +2 to recall about a deceased target. The law boon does add in here though. So we kind of got it right. Makes me think. Let me see. So fucking close. All right. Go here. Go to rules. And we could do like this. And it could be skill check. Son of a bitch. All right. Skill check. But down here, it could be Nope, stop freaking out. Sense motif. That is what it's fucking called. I can see it right there. All right, didn't give me an error message, so that's good. All right, so let's see if it shows up this time. Sense motive. I don't see it there, but it might add it after that. Nope. Huh. It's very disappointing. Oh well. I mean, we got one working. That's kind of cool, I guess. Let's see. Maybe try one more time. Expert, wisdom, keen eyes, fiend. Roll it again. Nat 20. Fantastic. Didn't include any of the bonuses though. Okay. So what else we got that could be causing this to happen? Let's see. We could do perception. Okay. And that's that motive again. Hey, there it is. Law boon fucking showed up. Work. All right, so we did it. Didn't have to do it, but we did. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so that's settled. What else? I had a thing I needed to do. It was convert this to a Pathfinder 2e map. All right, I can do that. All right. Let's see what we got here. This guy. Effects, platform fatigue, import world. Okay. Can you convert this JSON scene from D&D 5e to PF2e? Smart. It's February 9th, 2026. And we are working with Foundry VTT version 351 and PF2E version 7.8.0. Hold on. Ah, why didn't you download? Okay. Let's try again. And go. So we'll try to get that converted over. It's really just going into the code and, like, I don't know, changing out the word 5e for like PF2e. I think there's a little bit more to it than that, but I think it has to like strip everything out and then put everything back in. I'm not sure. It's a hedge maze, and I don't want to redo the walls on this fucking hedge maze for a third time. This would be the third fucking time if I had to do it. So hoping that we don't have to do that. All right. Gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see if it works. All right. So, Harrowed Court. I think we had talked about just doing a Harrowed Realm, Harrowing remake, map remakes. Yeah. Well, whatever. I'm gonna do road. Okay. And then here, scene called and then we're gonna move it out. Imports. All right, it says it was successfully imported. Let's go take a look. Oh, I like what I am seeing. Ah, there are walls. It's good. All right. Let me just eyeball these walls. Hold on. Because adventurers never go into a hedge maze without just wreck it Ralph, which is their prerogative, and we have to respect that. Yeah, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. Okay. Yeah, so this will just sort of serve as a nexus between the different realms. What could we do here? Kind of want to block that in, so there's really just like no way out of the maze. Sort of like that a lot. Or if they did, they would just like end up like back in the maze, Pac-Man style. That'd be kind of cool too. Yeah, that's definitely kind of cool too, having them end up back in the maze. Okay. Then let's see. We could make that happen. Let's see. This is such a big map too. It's beautiful. All right, we're gonna grab this, and yeah, I sort of like the Pac-Man effect more than it just there's no way out. It's even meaner to be like, oh, there definitely is a way out, and then it's like, nah, just kidding. Where can I tuck this thing in though? Like right there. Right. And then we'll do yeah, that seems good. All right, and then that's not an issue. It's not really an issue there. Yeah. Okay. Just kind of scout at it. Okay. So that works there. Here. Ah, okay. So, ooh, what? Oh, it's like grabbing the wrong controls. Forgot we were working on a smaller screen. So, I'll grab this. Up here. that. Yeah. Okay. Just add a little bit more maize to the maize. That works. As far as what we do to make this shit work, I don't even know. Maybe warp it. There we go. It's not a perfect match. There we go. And then same thing over here. Just warp it. Okay, listen, that works for me. All right, so we're gonna flatten it and save it as maze to entrances. Save it. So then we have to duplicate it. All right, and we'll call this hedge maze to entrances. But for the players, it will be called the hedges. No, the brambles? The briars? Brambles? Okay. Go over here. And I believe this is just a tile. Yeah. So grab that alternate one. Maybe. We'll see. I have requested an upload. Someday we'll upload. There we go. Alright. Update. So that means we can come in here and make a few whittle adjustments. There we go. Let's see. Here. Actually, stop there. It's over just a smidge. There we go. I think. Yeah. There we go. Cool. All right. So now we have that to use for when they go to the Hero Port as like a nexus, essentially, central point. Okay. Do we want to light it? I think everybody's got dark vision at this point, so I don't really think we need to light it, but we could do some gross lighting. So what we can do is go in here and let me see. Is it under ambience now? I can never remember where to put it. Blur factor. Environmental lighting. We're getting closer. Hue intensity. There we go. So we can get everything like this sepia tone kind of vibe, which I guess would be like an orange, brown. All right, hue intensity. Oh shit, that's horrible. All right, and then saturation. 8. Okay. Shadows. Come up. Hue intensity. Shadows. Ooh. That's nice. Okay. Luminosity. Oh, there we go. And save. So that's definitely like this terrible, dreary, horrible sort of vibe when you're in here. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. So that works. And then cool. All right. What else we got on our to-do list? Let's see. We gotta survive this fight. Obviously, got that ending part there. We got that checked off the list. What else was there? Oh, yeah. Going back to scenes, portal room. So also, okay. In other news, the marriage card was destroyed / corrupted by wolves during the attack. What would be far-reaching and immediate consequences of that act of chaos? So this is Portal Room 3. This is where they would come to kind of like finish up stuff that is still being dealt with. I just noticed that all of these cards are backwards. There we go. I'm not sure if I did that on purpose or what. Alright. And then I had kind of thought about writing a lot of these off altogether, just because, like, even though we've designed stuff for them, I don't know. Like, I don't want the campaign to go on for too long. I've already, like, trimmed them down, but I feel like we could make it even shorter if we needed to. Let's see. Every week I kind of change my mind about what I want to do with that. Alright, we have Hell's Gate. That's taken care of. Hell's Throne. Alright, all that's good. We've got the Harrowed Realm. That's good. So we really, for real, the realest of reals, are moving on to book 3. Alright, so right, that's what we had decided for the sickness and for Robot Apocalypse. We didn't get a lakeside map yet, so let's go grab that real quick. Okay. Lakeside. Really just be like any kind of like duck pond, park. Doesn't have to be anything super fancy. Watering hole. I guess that could work. Enchanted swamp. Let's see. This one's cute. Blossom Grove. If it's a lake, I just don't feel like you're gonna see the whole lake in the map, guys. You know, like it's like a shoreline is really. So maybe forest, shore, VTT. Okay. It's getting a little bit better. This one keeps coming up. This lake battle map. It ain't bad, but what about this one? Lake Village. Okay. Got a Sarlacc pit. You would think that I would have such a map handy and ready for the use, but if I do, I have no recollection. This one's pretty good. Shore map. Yeah, this one's okay. I'm not happy with any of them. Where? Let's see. At this point, I could probably just make it faster. No. Okay. It's got to be a map or something. What do we got? 15 minutes? I'll just make it myself. All right, hold on. Incarnate. Get the Incarnate app. Download Incarnate for desktop for improved performance and convenience. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's see. End user agreement. Blah blah blah. Desktop app. Wow. That's fancy. Alright, hold on. Allow cookie bots. Sure. Go ahead and log in. Okay. Verify that you are the person that you say you are with the telephone that you only have the person that you say you are. Incarnate's gonna do stuff. Alright. Hey, look at that. Alright, not sure why there's a shopping cart. I'm a little nervous about why there's a fucking shopping cart. That's okay. Alright, let's see. Create a new map. Choose style, sure. 2K is fine. We're gonna call it Autumnal Lakeshore. There we go. And 40 by 30, perfecto. Let's go. Okay. So we can make as many layers as we want now. It's fantastic. Let's go ahead and do some painting. Alright. We need grass. Rats. Scroll it down. There we go. I kind of like to see the grid while I'm working too, so we'll turn the grid back on. Alright. Okay. That's good. Alright, then we need some sand. Shore sand. Yeah, why not? Let's see. Scroll that down too. And then we need river bed. Is that a texture? Nope. River? Nope. Could have sworn there was one that was like the bottom of a river. This just says fucking water. It says all grass. Water. Yeah, I think this is actually the one. Alright. And lower that. Oh, what's it here? Lovely. All right. So now we need fall leaves. Here they are. Red maple leaves. It's beautiful autumnal scene. It's coming together. It's good. Let's see. Individual leaves. Maybe some in the water. Love that. All right. Now I guess we got to go to a new layer. Let's see. Object layer. All right. Stampos. Leaves. Okay. Jungle forest. All right. We got to change it to for colors. Tweak colors. Go. Saturation. Brightness. Scale. Yes. Okay. Everywhere that we're gonna put a fucking tree, a lot of racking around the tree. Let's see. Rotate randomly. Place many. Oh, larger area. There we go. Okay, that works pretty good, I guess. Then what else we got? I don't need jungle. What about branch? Alright, dead branches. They're pretty hideous. I don't really like that. Maybe a log. Okay. Sure. That's a lot of logs. Look at fucking beavers at work here. All right. Let's see. Put this by the water. Yeah, that'll be cool. And then over here. And then we need some stone. Rocky rubble. Sure. Let's see. Or would there be some rocks? Maybe like over here. Up over there. Okay, and we need a bigger fucking rock. Runestone. It's just straight up called rock. There we go. Boulder. That. This. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Then we need the actual water. So we'll add another layer. It'll be a brush layer. We'll go get actual water for this lake. Okay. It is an autumn scene, so maybe I don't know. Ooh, what's going on with this? That implies there's like rocks and shit out there. All right. Okay. Reconnect your network to save it. Well, I don't think I ever connected my network, did I? There's a fucking save button. Ah, here it is. Okay. And then out here, it's gonna be darker. Oh wow. Very cool. Okay. So I think that does a pretty good job showing that they're near a lake. We'll do another layer. This will be another object layer. I never know what it's called. Ripple, maybe? Nope. Water. Should be like some fucking water effects here. Here we go. Waves. Yeah. Now, you might think, waves on a lake? Yep, that's because lakes are big. They're not like, you can't see the whole fucking thing on the map because they're big. Shrink down a bit. Okay, so that establishes that. Then we need trunk, right? Then we need tree, but just the trunk. There we go. Okay, sorry, stump is the right word. That's right. So let's do here. Cool. Okay. I think that's pretty good. The only thing I could think of that we might want to do in addition to that is to add like a path. So like dirt. Wet mud. So in places where people have, oh nope, that is going right on top of our guys. So maybe like a path. Next here. All right. So what we'll do is save it, turn off the grid, export it. There's got to be a button for that, right? File. Nope, that just keeps saving it. All right. What other options we got? Notes. Nope. Maybe it lives down here, over there. Online, just save. Fit screen. How the fuck do I get out of here? I'm still learning the new layout of everything. Yep. Export. There it is. All right, and then when you export, that's when you can upscale it. So go ahead and upscale it. Make it a WebP so it's nice and happy. Oh, I think I can change the exact settings here. I'll have to change it for sure. Oh, right. Or we could just tell it VTT grid at 100. Fuck yeah. All right. New incarnate. What? It's good stuff. All right. Autumnal Lakeshore base 40 by 30. All right. So then we're going to go up here and it says it's an object layer, but it doesn't have any objects on it yet. So we're going to go to tree again. And here's some lovely maple trees. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put them over all of the stumps. Holy shit. That's very big. Do like that. I don't like how there's like only fucking 4 varieties. But hey, it's better than 0 varieties. Alright. So now we have the tree tops or whatever. And then along the bottom here, you can sort of put some more in that you can't see the trunks of. Just sort of frame up the scene a little bit. Kind of implies there's, you know, like a lot of forest shit. Yeah. That's good. Okay, so what we do now is we save it again. And then we hide everything else. Alright, cool. And then we export it again. Same exact stuff, blah, blah, blah. Same export. Hey, what's up? I am Mr. V. I am really liking the new Incarnate, especially the new Incarnate desktop application, hashtag not sponsored. I think it's pretty fucking good. What was that, 15 minutes? We just made a map with 2 layers. Pretty good. Alright, so we go in here, and we're going to open these guys up. Alright, so we're already pretty happy with that. The only thing I could do differently is add some shadows that I probably could have just done in the scene, but I also want to add some autumnal colors. So I'm going to... Let's see. Switch. Yeah. Filter. Render. Clouds. And then we're gonna do soft light of autumn. See how that just transforms the fucking scene. Look at that. It's amazing. Then we're going to grab a dark maple and we're going to do shadows around all the trees. So bloop, bloop. And then also around the edges of the map to sort of direct attention away from it. And then same thing, I'm going to do shadows around the edges of the lake as well. We're going to do filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. I did all my highlights directly on the fucking map. Alright, hold on. Let's try again. Here, red. It's okay. Every time you do it better and faster than the last time. Alright, filter, Gaussian blur. Alright, then we're going to go here, and that will also be a soft light. Combined with that, and you really get some fucking beautiful, beautiful colors there. Alright, let's see. We'll go ahead and just flatten everything. And save as. You know what? We'll just do it like that. That's fine. I'm committed. Alright, over here. Unlock the background. And get in here. Try. Should have probably done like a blue or something, but this should be okay. Right. And then we're going to do filter. Are we? No. We're going to do select, modify, feather. There we go. Alright. And then we will save that. Alright. And then, yep. I know, Scribbles, time for dinner. I'm sorry. We're going to go and make a new map. We're going to call it Swan Lake. And background image, go up, and Stolen Fates, 3. Do I have a maps folder? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. All right. We're going to grab this guy as the base. Maybe. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and grab this guy. I don't think it did transparency on that at all. Hey. Alright, I'll go right down. Yeah, I dare say that it did not. I don't think it saved out. Here, we'll do it as a PNG, just in case. I'm not sure. Foreground 40 by 3. Let's see. Go. And save changes. And if we go to Swan Lake. Aha! Look at that. It's fucking gorgeous. Alright, bring little man out here. And look, he's under the trees, y'all. He's under the trees. Oh, there he goes. Moving around. Very cool. And if we didn't want it to be set like that, we wanted to do roofs or whatever, where, you know, you go underneath it and it disappears, we could certainly do that too. But yeah. It's gorgeous. Turned out really nice. Alright, hope everybody has a great night. I'll be back tomorrow night to do some prep for 7 Dudes for Sandpoint. Lexaeus22 is going to be streaming the game tonight at 8 if you want to watch it live. Otherwise, the VOD will be up sometime this week on the YouTube. We'll be back on Thursday for Skyhaven, and Saturday morning to work on more Foundry VTT self-host project. So I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see you all